be about the characters from the book and about how one of them survived the fire and the other two died. And so we're going to be discussing the main events of the book and just different things that happen in the book and the characters, their personalities, their life stories, etc. And along the way, we're going to learn about fire safety so that we can make sure none of this happens again. By Margaret Peterson Haddix, and it is, just give me a second, it is 346 pages long, easy read, keeps you attached, and it has a lot of good reviews on it. It's just a really great book.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Welcome back, kids. I'm Babette, and now we will have a fire safety lesson for you kids at home. First, fire is unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen. Do not try this at home, please. Next, fire is hot. Don't touch it. Ouch. Watch out. Now it's time for our special guests, Bella, Yetta, and Jane.
I'm Yetta. And I am Jane.
Do you know where Bella is? I thought she's agreed to be here too.
I'm Bella.
Okay, well, now that you've made your introductions, since today's topic is fire safety, do you have any tips for the kids at home?
I am a survivor.
What fire?
A Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire.
Oh, do you have any tips?
My friends died.
Okay, Bella.
I'm Yetta.
Do you have any better tips than don't let your friends die?
Well, don't jump out of the window. I did that.
Now we have Bella with us. Bella. Focus, sweetie. All right. So let's start with the interview. Why did you come to America?
Well, I came to America because my family needed me to, and they needed me to send them money.
That must have
They
been
died.
Oh my, that must have been difficult news. How did you get to America and who did you stay with?
Got to America, and I stayed with the Lucianos.
And your cousin Pietro.
Yes, but he left.
He wasn't.
Lucianos, and they made me make flowers all day.
What was your first day at the factory like?
Well, it was very confusing.
Faster!
It was okay. You know, just an average day. I mean, I cried, but other than that...
Today's spotlight is on Susan B. Anthony. Susan B. Anthony was a leader of the women's suffrage movement in the early 1900s. Although Susan B. Anthony devoted 50 years to the women's suffrage movement, she did not live to see women gain the right to vote. But her work and that of many other suffragists contributed to the ultimate passage of the 19th Amendment in 1920.
Babette got a mysterious case of food poisoning. Don't know how that happened. I mean, that's... Anyway, I'm Lily. Tell me about your past, Yetta.
I came from Russia to join my sister in America. Jews were being killed in Russia, so our parents sent us to America to make money and to be safe. My sister and I started working at the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory,
and the working conditions were not good at all, so we started a strike.
And tell us more about the strike. What was it about?
Well, they would cheat you out of pay. You're supposed to get $4 a week, right? But they would make up reasons that they wouldn't pay you and they would dock your pay. So they would charge you for sewing needles, or if you messed up a shirt, they would take that out of your pay. So you really never got enough that you would need to survive on.
And who did you meet in the factory?
I met Bella in the factory.
What a coincidence. We talked to Bella just a little bit ago.
Well, I thought that she'd be a great person for this strike. But she didn't know much, so she just wanted to work and make money for her family. But we became really good friends. After a while, when she found out that Signora Luciano was stealing her money, she decided to join the strike. But after her family died, she got very depressed and Jane took her in. Fun fact of the day, Wright brothers. Wilbur and Orville Wright observed birds in flight for designs of their gliders and planes. After many tests and a minor crash, the Wright brothers took the flyer for a 12-second flight on December 17, 1903. This was the first successful, powered, piloted flight in history.
Thank you for meeting us today, Jane. We'll have so much fun talking to you. Thank you for meeting us today, Jane. We'll have so much fun talking to you. Can you tell us about your family?
Well, my mother died when I was young, and she had been sick for a very long time, so I never really knew my mother that much. And my father was always
Sorry, start over. Tell us about your family, Jane.
Well, my mother died when I was very young, so I didn't know her very well. But my father was the owner of the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory. He didn't run it, but he was the one who had built it and who got a lot of money for it. There was also my housekeeper, Miss Millhouse, who was very strict, and I didn't like her. And eventually, when I got involved with the strike, I became very close friends with Bella and Yetta, and I think of them as my family now.
When did you become involved in the strike?
One of my friends that was approved by Miss Millhouse had a cousin who went to college, and she invited me to go to the strike and to go watch the girls with her professor. And I just thought their cause was amazing, and they were getting beaten, so I thought that I should help.
How was your experience with having everything to do with that?
It really opened my eyes. I didn't want my father's money anymore, and after I took Bella in, I decided to run away, and I lived with Yetta and Bella. I got a job working as a governess for, is it Harriet and Millicent? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I got a job working as a governess for Harriet and Millicent, which were the daughters of Mr. Blank, who managed the whole Triangle Shirtwaist Factory. And one day they wanted to go on a shopping trip with their father, so I took them to the factory, and that was the day of the fire.
Fire!